Yokozuna, Sumo's highest rank, the pinnacle of Japan's national sport, and the goal that every rikishi strives toward. Out of the tens of thousands of rikishi who have competed in sumo since the inception of the Yokozuna rank in 1789, only 72 have been recognized as the greatest the sport has to offer. But who are the men behind the numbers? What made them stand out from the rest? And where do they belong in the pantheon of sumo's most legendary competitors? These are the Yokozuna Chronicles. The first rikishi officially recognized as Yokozuna was a man more myth than fact, who reportedly lived and competed over 100 years before the creation of the rank. While the veracity of his existence is highly doubtful, his legacy continues on into the present day. His name, Akashi Shiganosuke. According to legend, Akashi Shiganosuke was born the son of a samurai in Tochigi Prefecture, and came to prominence when he entered a sumo tournament in 1624. Truly a sight to behold, Shiganosuke stood over 8 feet tall and weighed in at 405 pounds. Mesmerized by his size and power, Shiganosuke was an instant favorite amongst fans, so much so that for the first time, tournament organizers could begin charging an entrance fee for the day's bouts. A fee spectators gladly paid for the privilege of seeing Shiganosuke compete. His notoriety also attracted the attention of the nation's most powerful leader, Tokugawa Iemitsu. Summoned to perform before the shogun, Shiganosuke so impressed Iemitsu that he awarded the sumotori the Buddhist title Hinoshita Kaisen. When read separately, Hinoshita and Kaizen translate to under the heavens and to open up a mountain, respectively, and when combined mean the most powerful man. In modern sumo, this title is applied to Yokozuna, and the moniker can be seen stamped on the tagada they produce. It is at this point that the saga of Akashi Shiganosuke crosses over from improbable to impossible, as the exploits of the first Yokozuna become increasingly outlandish. One such adventure tells of an epic battle with an equally giant rikishi named Maruyama Nidayu, and another describes the time Shiganosuke was bested by a 65-year-old man. While the idea of a highly skilled sumotori losing to an elderly man may sound far-fetched already, the fact that it reportedly happened in 1750, more than a century after Shiganosuke began his career, is the most preposterous part of this tale. Much like the decade-spanning stories of American comic book heroes, the exploits of Shiganosuke were no longer anchored to one time period, one generation. Rather, his adventures became the product of the eras in which authors wrote them, with little attention paid to historical facts, so long as the tale was thrilling. By the early 20th century, the folklore of Shiganosuke was so widely popular that the sport's 12th Yokozuna, Jinmaku Kyogoro, included him on his official list of Yokozuna. Although Jinmaku may himself have recognized that Shiganosuke was more of a fictional character than a real man, his overwhelming popularity amongst the common people and his reputation as an incredibly powerful rikishi compelled Jinmaku to add his name to the list at Tomioka Hachiman Shrine as the first Yokozuna. While any kernel of truth regarding the first Yokozuna has been so thickly covered by heroic exploits and outlandish tales that we may never truly know the truth about Akashi Shiganosuke's life, yet his impact on sumo and the rank of Yokozuna is unquestionably significant.